I think he wants to make sure that he gets just the right angle on the 8 because, you know, when you have a brake shot that's far, you know, high above the rack,
Yeah.
if you go too far, you end up with an angle where you're going to miss the entire rack.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he wants to be exact, especially with the ball
know.
higher than the rack. Sure.
Don't be surprised if he shoots a 3 and then cuts a 1 and goes 2 rails. I've seen people do that before, too, you know. Or even shoot the 8, 3, and 1. I still think the 1, 3, and 8 is a shot. It should minimize the movement of the cue ball.
Going to. He can't be playing the 1, 8, and the 3 on the side for the break.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only other possibility. And that's not too, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, he can kill the cue ball here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
And again, he has to be careful here not to hit it too hard. You see? He's not even sure if he has an angle to hit the rack. That's why. That's what he was thinking about.
I like hitting this break shot softly.
You have to.
Yes.
Yeah,
otherwise
you
you'll
have to.
bounce off
Yeah.
and hit midair.
So we're deadlocked at 216.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Darren's taking a break. Wonderful. We'll never get out of here. I mean, oh, how exciting. It's actually 216.
Yeah.
And the tension is mounting.
I want to say hi to a buddy of mine, Daniel Candy from Europe. He sent me a message on Facebook. He said he's really enjoying the commentary on this final match.
Must not be a lot to do in Europe.
Yeah. No, he actually plays on the Euro Tour. He's actually a very, very super strong player.
Is that right?
I met him when I was giving a lesson in Amsterdam a couple of years ago. He came and played on one of my tour stops, and I believe he finished 2nd or 3rd.
Oh.
We had an amazing time, you know. Want to look at Ali?
You don't have much to work with yet.
You know how many of her lenses I've cracked already? Am I still online? Yeah, wonderful. Okay, Allison Fisher.
All right, this just in from Johnny Archer. He wants to tell everybody hi, and what a finals we got going here. These guys I got them muted. Did you hear that?
Yeah, and please give my regards to Johnny as well. I know Johnny a long time. He's one of the greatest class acts I've ever met in my career, and very stand-up guy, and it's always a pleasure playing him, always a pleasure seeing him.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Huh? Are you online?
What number?
Oh, no, we're live.
Danny's
Flip a
number
coin. Darren's at the table now. 216. Yeah, well, you know, you can run 100 and you still got 200 left. And that's exactly what happened. He ran 170 in 2 innings, and he got sweating bullets during
Check. Here we go, folks. Knotted at 216. Just like you heard from the Scorpion. What a final we got here. Johnny Archer back at headquarters. That's a good place to be right now. It's about 105 degrees in New York City. It feels like 110.
Hey, just got a text message for my buddy Phil Capel, who's done a fantastic job throughout the week covering the event. So how you doing, Phil? It's always great to hear from you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the streaming, and I look forward to seeing you again soon, buddy. Phil actually stopped by my house not too long ago with his buddy Elliot
He
Eisenberg.
told me he went to the house.
We had a blast. We played 2 games of straight pool, 150, and it was great.
I like Phil. I'm doing some graphics for Phil. I'm going to have him up soon enough, Phil. I know I've been promising you for a couple of weeks.
I introduced Phil Capel
I
to...
actually have him right here. Tony can see probably part of them.
What was that?
I'm working on some graphics. See that? See Phil Capel there?
Oh, yeah,
see,
great.
This is all his books. I'm putting this all together. What do you want there, Nolan? You want to go on camera? Okay, 1 second. If we can get Danny to move a little bit. Wait, maybe Danny don't have to move. All right, here we go. You ready? Look, wave to the camera. See the camera over there? Wave. Say hello. There you go. All right?
I actually introduced Phil the other day when he stopped by my house to a place called the Dortoni Bakery, and I introduced him to the lobster tail. And I don't mean real lobster. It's
Right,
a puff
cream with
pastry
it. Oh.
that comes with Bavarian cream.
Oh,
it should be illegal. He
I
went
know.
bonkers over it.
Here we go. Back to the action. Darren Appleton approaching the table. You got it, guys.
All right. We back on the air. And Darren's got a nice fat break shot here. You're going to pop it, park it right on top of the rack. And you don't have to hit this hard, really.
No, you can't hit it hard because you might end up missing the rack. If anything, he might have hit that too hard. I'm not sure if he can see. I guess he can see the 11.
You know, that's a good point. He stopped the cue ball another few inches.
Yeah.
He definitely has the 11.
But that's why when I shoot that shot, Dan,
Yeah.
I like to shoot it with a lot of outside spin so the cue ball can, come out at a much sharper angle coming off the real higher towards the center of the table just in case it tries to skate there. I want to say hello to Vince Fouquet from
Watch your
France.
language.
No, he's a buddy of mine, and he's a 3-time French champion in 14.1. Fantastic player. He used to play in the Pro Tour years ago. But I want to say hi to you, buddy. I hope all is well. And sorry, Gail and I missed you in Europe when we were in Paris for 5 days last year for our honeymoon.
Nice.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Actually, I have to give a shout out because this is my wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
But and I'll have
It's also your last wedding anniversary.
No, I gotta buy on this one. Yeah, Vincent Fouquet played at least 2 years in this tournament. I think 2006, 2007. Great player.
Oh, yeah. He definitely knows the game. And a great guy, too.
And he's skinny.
It's all the fresh croissants without the preservatives.
Hey, speaking of croissants, Inspector Clouseau, Stefan Cohen is here, the former world champion.
Yeah, he's
Straight
sitting
ball.
around there somewhere.
He
I
just
saw him
had
earlier.
and he just had a kid.
Oh,
a year-
really? Oh,
about-
congratulations. I didn't know that.
A little over a year ago, I think.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. He had a baby cassoulet.
The funny thing is that I've never been a fan of croissants.
Yeah.
I've always despised them. I never liked them until I went to Paris last year.
Yeah.
And I ate them. And I didn't know that it's against the law to use preservatives in food in most of the countries out there.
Yeah.
And what a difference. I was averaging 2 or 3 a day. It was amazing how great they tasted. And you couldn't even plain. They were just falling apart. It was unbelievable. Then Italy, forget about it. Don't get me started with Italy.
You enjoyed it over there?
Oh my God! We took a cruise and we went to like 15 different cities in Italy: Sorrento, Pompeii, Rome, Venice, Pisa, Naples. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Sorrento, Capri.
How many days were you there?
We were gone for 22 days.
Wow.
Yeah, we spent 5 of them in Paris in the beginning, and then we got on the cruise in Barcelona. We took a train to Barcelona, Spain. Spent a day over there. It was amazing. It was an amazing trip.
All right, but anyway, back to action now. Darren's picking this rack apart, and he doesn't have a break shot, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to manufacture one here soon. Either the 7 or the 1.
Well, the 1's out enough for a break shot. It just all depends on whether or not he likes that. You think he was trying to take out the 1 there, hopefully, with the 5?
I don't know.
Maybe play position for the 14 and the 12, because that would be a smart move there.
I think he's leaving a 9 for the break shot. He hasn't played any behind the back break shots yet. No. To play the 4 and the 9 now. What do you think?
Yeah, you can do that because, I mean, if since you have the 2 as an insurance ball,
Yeah.
you can't really get stuck.
And
And
you-
if you hit the 14 right, you might put it near the 3, you know, like kind of like
Or-
key ball.
or the 12.
Or the 12.
Yeah.
Or maybe even the 12 might hit the 1 if you hit it thin enough, right? It all depends on how he gets the 9, I guess. But if that 12 ball grazes at 1 on the way up, it might end up putting it at the right spot, and the 12 might stop by the side pocket. Obviously, it depends on the speed he hits it with.
All right. I think now the 12 is going to be the new key ball.
Which would be perfect.
Yeah. Wow. Missed the cutoff, man. Guess he's going to play the 14 here. Then the 12 and the 2. Guess not.
Okay, you can always use a 12 to take out the 1 a bit more, but I would only do that if I can guarantee myself a shot.
Yeah.
That's tricky with the angle that he has now.
I didn't like
I'm
what
not
he
even
did.
sure.
Yeah. It's too risky.
I would have rather just shoot the 14, 3, and 12.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, 14, 12, 3, you know.
I think the 14 was necessary to be gotten rid of.
And that's why, you know, one of the things that I like to do when I'm playing this game, Dan, is if I have a guaranteed break shot, and try not to get too cute
Yeah.
sometimes, you know.
Yeah. By the way, I said begotten to get rid of for Gene. I said that specifically for him. I knew he would cringe.
How could he hit that one?
Perfect. That 7's on the wrong side for a key ball unless you get like right exactly where he is. It just comes off so natural on a draw stroke when you pull it across.
Yeah, all he has to do is follow the 90-degree angle line.
That's it.
And obviously, when you have a fuller hit like this, on the 1 ball, it's a lot.
I'm sorry. Go
It's
ahead.
a lot easier to control the cue ball on the break than it is if you're like on the 50-yard line or
Yes.
past it, you know. But thanks for having my back.
Oh, you got it. Very
I mean,
odd reversal over here, by the way.
I know, right? It
Well,
looks
look,
like
Tony had his knife out already. Take a look.
it looks right here, right?
Yeah.
It looks like he might be hitting the top of the 14. If he
Stun
does,
it.
and the cue ball is going to go uptown.
Yeah, he's got to stun this. Oh, it's going uptown anyway.
I know, but if you know if it's going uptown, you have to know to either hit it a little higher to like stun it, or hit it softer with softer draw.
Yeah,
You
could
know.
have hit it a little softer. He's got nothing here. He's got maybe half a pocket with the 6. Maybe off the rail from behind the 6. I don't think he has behind the rail. And he's got the 14 in the side.
Or he could shoot the 1 in the corner.
No, he's really got the 14 in the side.
You don't like the 1 in the corner?
I know the one is not on the table. I get it.
I'm just
I get
making
it.
sure that you're awake. That's all.
But he's really got the 714. He's got a 1-rail kick into the 714.
Yeah. We should see if it's dead, right?
I agree. I think it can be done. I would take a oh boy.
He's going for the 6.
He's going for the 11. He's
11?
juicing.
Yeah, okay.
He's going to hit rail first, you
I
think?
think. Maybe. No, I guess the 6. No, rail.
No.
Oh, we tried the rail
Ooh.
first.
Yeah, he was going for the rail first.
I think he might have
Okay.
just broke his stick here. He wasn't happy with that.
Yeah.
All right, now
And you don't see him do that. I mean, that's the first time I've ever seen him do
Very
that. But
rarely.
that's why I try to explain to people we're all human.
Yeah.
no, he got upset last night too.
Yeah, a little
So
tension.
his tourist him, needs 6 racks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, for me, I'm looking at that 714 before I do anything. Before I make that half pocket shot or behind the rail shot.
Yeah, he might be able to send the 4 right into it, right?
No, just from where he was up near the side pocket.
Oh, I thought you meant now, where Thorsten is.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no.
I don't think he got where he wanted to get.
I didn't like that shot. I think he should have played to the rail and come off a little. Well, he might have lost it behind the 6 if he did that. Or drop it to the rail so you go down and up.
You know, some of the best advice I ever got was from Joel Shapiro. He said when someone leaves you sitting in the chair for a long period of time, especially during a long run, the best thing you could do is to gradually get yourself into that stroke by taking 2 to 5 extra warm-up strokes for the first 10 shots at least, to gradually get into a pace so that way you make sure you don't rush yourself. And it was some of the best advice I'd gotten. Because a lot of times you start stewing so badly that they hit you with a big run, you want to get back there and get him back right away, and then you end up rushing something and you give up the table right away.
The outcome of 2 games yesterday was influenced by the fact that the guy coming to the table did something too quickly. The kid did that.
Filler.
Yeah, Joshua Filler.
Yeah.
We'll never know now. I wish he goes forward, plays for the 714, just so I could see if it's dead. Here we go. If he goes right into the 13, he should have a nice break.
This should be soft, though. He shouldn't hit this hard at all.
Got lucky.
He got away with it.
Yes,
he got away with it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
But
sure he was trying to run into the 13. You know, he just overdrew it a bit.
I'll tell you what, this rack, he comes out of this with a shot. This rack shreds real nice. 4 in the opposite left-hand corner, 13 in the side, 7 in the left-hand corner. And he's got that 12 for the break, and he can pick up the 14 or the 3, almost.
Yeah, the 9 is a killer there.
Yeah, it's got to go to the rail and back up.
Danny, I honestly, I would shoot the 12 and then the 9 and then play the 4, 13, 4, 3, 7, or 7, 3. That's what I would do.
Set the 14 up for a break after the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or leave the 6 as a break.
You know, I don't know if he can improve the position of the cue ball right now.
Yeah, he
By
looks like he
playing
has
the
an angle
12.
on the 12. I would
does.
come off one rail and shoot the 9 and then play the 4 in the same exact pocket.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. What the hell?
Phew. Oh, he's going to try to play position for the 3, that's for sure.
He's got the 14 now.
Yeah, now he can shoot the 13 and then play the 14, unless he can play the 7 or the 9.
Yeah.
And maybe even bump it out of the way or
I
something.
think he's going to play the 3 now and come back a little. Play the 9.
Yeah, play the 3, 13 or the 3, 9. That's even better if he has a combo where he can hit it dead on. The 14 will be replaced. I mean, the 6 will be replaced by the 14.
Yeah.
That would be like perfect. Then the stop, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't think he has that.
He's playing it.
I think he's going to go around for the
Oh,
14 or the
okay.
6. You see?
I think the 6, yeah. Oh, short. Oh. Now he's got a problem.
Not really. I mean, if he can't get good on the 7, he could use the 7, the 13 to get to the 7, right?
Oh, this is not easy. He uses the 7 to get to the. He uses 13 to get to the 7. He's going to have trouble getting on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
This is big.
You might even have to shoot the 13 in this corner.
Yes, that's right. I was just thinking that. And then shoot 2 rails on the 7.
I always go 2 rails on the 7 there. I don't like to go on the other side
if
unless
it's
I have a ball on the other side.
What if it's a 12 ball?
Hmm?
Never mind.
Oh, he was able to hold it there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wow,
Yeah,
fill
that was
me
a
in. The
great
last
shot.
time I left the booth here, Darren was shooting. All of a sudden, I come back and
Darren,
tossed it back up.
Hey, don't leave the booth next time. Do your
I
job.
can't help it. I got to step out every
He
once in a while.
got stuck on the upper right after a break shot and tried to play a real first shot, and it didn't go.
And Torsten comes back with how many balls were left on the table. You guys paying attention?
There were 13 on the table.
Oh, okay.
He missed right after the break
right
shot.
after the break shot, huh?
He got stuck all the way up near the upper right corner pocket after the break.
All right.
He didn't leave a good angle to come around 2 rails, Tony.
Yeah, he's going to have to force this one, right?
Punch it, yeah.
He likes the shot, though. He
Yeah.
hits the shot really good.
Ooh.
And it's still close.
He's probably, I think he just asked John to clean the balls because he said
Don't
Darren's
brush
been,
the table.
yeah, he's been,
231, 242. Is that right?
I got.
yep, 230 to 216.
No, but Darren made
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 231,
Yeah, he hasn't added up the score yet.
242, yeah. I can't see anything with.
All right, I'll wait to put the
I
score
want
up.
to grab
Hold on,
that
guys.
brush and get it from that
I
guy.
just got back.
Get it
But
from
like I said, he asked him to clean the balls because
Yeah.
he said Darren put powder. He's using so much powder, the powder's sticking
Yeah.
to the balls, and
And the
it's
ball-
affecting the way the balls break.
Yeah, he said they're not exploding. They're just like in mud. Sorry to cut you short, Tom.
No, you're good.
Do you remember Mike Ash, the late Mike Ash? It was a local player from New Jersey. Mike Sika.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, sure.
someone told me he passed away.
Oh, 2 years, a few
He
years
did.
ago.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah. Well, he used to use powder.
Yeah, his shaft was white.
It's the entire table would be white, and his entire cue would be white.
That's crazy.
not
Yeah,
just
it's one
the
of the
shaft.
craziest things I ever saw.
it was crazy to see this guy, the way he used powder.
Yeah, he eventually went to turn into a poker player.
Did very well too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had no idea Mike Sika passed away.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Well, they used to use baby powder. That's why I have so many kids. I like babies. They smell like pool cues.
Oh, let's see what he does here with the break shot. He's really taking his time too. So really, really memorizing that spot. Staying focused on that spot.
Well, there's another cue ball up the table. That's going to reverse and die.
And look how the balls didn't spread. I mean, look at the angle he had and the
He
balls
never
didn't
should have.
spread.
He should have cleaned the table. That'll teach you.
Boy, let me tell you, the angle that he has here, I don't know if he were to shoot the 2 on the side, if he's going to run into the 4 directly or hit the right side of the 4. If he hits that right side of that 4, he
Yeah.
might scratch in the corner.
Absolutely.
So yes, he has to be careful here. It looks like he might hit it dead on or to the right side of it. I mean, to the left side of it. Right? Oh, he didn't hit it
No,
at all.
no.
He had a much fuller hit.
Yeah.
Much fuller hit. So, Danny, do you run into the 11 here?
No. No, I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. I play the 5 and maybe the 4
And the
play
8.
the 1 rail. Yeah, play the 1 rail
Yeah.
on the 8.
Mm-hmm. And didn't have the 9 as insurance. Right?
Yeah.
That's a move right there. You
He
wanna
gets
have-
the angle. He can go in with the 4 too. It looks like he's coming up with the 4.
Always good to have a little Geico with you, right?
Yeah.
I guess he can make the one ball.
I think he's playing that 4. I don't think he can play that 1.
Yeah,
That
I don't
one
know.
goes? That
I
one
don't know.
doesn't go.
I
No,
can't tell. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Well, if that's the case, I don't think that's the angle he wanted. Do you think he wants to play the 15 afterwards? Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of, but I don't know how he
I don't know.
benefited from that.
Yeah, for real.
Do you think the 13 goes past the 11? It's hard to
No,
tell.
Nope, I don't. I think he's going to wind up having to play that 8 ball.
Which he should have done with the insurance 9 ball on the
Yeah,
side, right?
now it's a worse position to play it.
I mean, I understand the 12
Yeah.
is up there, but that's
Yeah.
no guarantee, you know.
that's
nice.
not- Gene, you have any ideas?
Seldom. But now he's like you say, he's got to come into them.
I mean, the only
That's the
other shot that I can see him end up with here is if when he comes off the rail with the 8, if he goes like the bottom of the 7, the cue ball goes between the 10 and the 13, it's going to run directly to the 11. He'll end up with a shot on the 11 in the corner. Right? Look, 11. You see that?
Yeah.
That's the only other shot that I saw. I didn't see any other shot there
Yeah.
to get position.
He came out good on that.
Well, he might have played it that way. See, now you got to get rid of that 1 so that you can make room for the 6 for the 10 ball.
Well, yes, right. The 6 to the 10. Yeah, that's that little triangle people speak of in its most reduced state. Maybe you could play the 1 on the side right now.
Or if you play the 1 in the corner, I would get rid of that 12 ball before I got rid of the 6 and the 10. That way I can use a side pocket ball for the insurance ball,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's a move right there.
Came up too far.
No, I mean, he's good if he decides to play the 12 next and then come back down for the 6-10. No, that's not what I expected, but... Ooh, I'm not sure if he tried to play the 6 there or not. Well, I mean, if I were in this position, I would shoot the 1, 6, 10 and use a 12. You know me, I like using the ball over the top of the table because I like to get rid of the balls in groups, you know, the Group A, Group B up there, you know.
Yeah.
Why are you going to go from Group A to Group B and then back to Group A?
He's not doing it.
Yeah, he's just getting out of line just enough to screw him up a bit. To screw himself a bit is what I meant.
Yeah.
Not that he's doing it intentionally, but, you know. But he's going to have to come up with a good speed shot here. He has to leave the cue ball a little slightly past the center of the table. If he shoots this ball, he's going to run into the 3 ball, even if he hits it with draw.
I think he has to shoot the 6 and knock the 10 across.
Well, that's a good shot if he can avoid running into the 3.
Yeah, I think
You know?
he can. This gives him a chance to play off the 12 to get closer to the 12.
I mean, listen, if he can hit the 6 thick enough to hit the 10 and have the 10 go hit the bottom rail, the 10 might go 2 rails to stop for a break shot on the opposite side, too. I've seen that happen before. I've done that intentionally. He hit that great. One rail, 2 rails, Dan.
1. He doesn't have the angle for. Oh wait, you know, that's the 2 you meant. I thought you meant.
Gotcha.
There's
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, I like two on that. I'll tell you what, that break shot isn't an easy break shot. From
No,
here.
it's not. It's not a gimme.
I mean, considering where the 3 is, I would have wanted to be on the 50-yard line for this one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Need some no-dos or anything?
What phone?
You got it?
I use this for my tour to take the pictures. Okay, once again, he's focusing on the spot on the 3 ball before he takes the shot. Getting down on the ball, and let's see, it's hard to tell from here if he's going to hit. I would hit this with follow or draw, depending on whether or not I'm going to hit the top of the ball or the bottom. Ooh, that ball barely, oh, look at that. Whew, that was close. Thanks. I mean, other than the 6-7 here, I don't see any problems here. I like the 12 as a break shot, 13 as a last resort. Definitely would get rid of the 5 as soon as possible, since it's between that. It's right in the middle of that 3-ball cluster, 8, 14, and 2.
Right.
That way he'll open up, you know, the possibility of running into the 6-7 while ending up with an insurance shot on the opposite side of the table.
Goes there now. Or he's taking a combination instead.
Yeah, which is great. Because now, if he hits it right, he might be able to even follow. I guess it all depends on how he feels, whether he wants to draw to break the 6-7 or follow. You know, end up with just enough of an angle to just run into it slightly. But that was a smart shot because now he can use the 11 ball to get to the 10 and the 4, and the 9 looks like it has access to the corner pocket past the possible break shot. Great shot. And he intentionally hit it with inside spin and make sure that the cue ball came back towards the 5 because he knew he was going to hit the bottom of the 6. Nice shot. Lucky he can shoot the 9, 11, or the 1. I would have preferred to leave the 1 for last before the 9 and then end up using the 9 as a key ball, but beggars can't be choosers in this game, Gene. He just needs to get rid of that 6 immediately. I'm not sure what he did there.
No.
That was a shocker there. I'm not sure if he was trying to play the 7 up the corner or not, or the 11. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there.
It was like halfway between one idea and the other, like he was.
Yeah, I mean, if he ends up having the angle that I think he does, he can still play position for the 4 or the 10 because he's going to hit the bottom of the ball. So he was going to go in a straight line. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So worst case scenario, it wound up working out well for him because now he can use a 7 to get to the 9.
Right.
Stop shot to end up with a perfect. So all he has to do is just get straight on the 7.
No,
See, and that's what confuses me sometimes. You know, I think that's why sometimes players make it a little harder on themselves. I mean, he probably didn't have the proper angle to hold it for the 10, so that's the next best thing, 7, 10, 9, but now you have to move the cue ball a little extra, which is not bad. You just have to hit it right. You don't want to come short on it. Very nice. Well, he's 30 balls away, right, Al? He's 30 balls away from victory? Or did you already add it? Oh, you just added it just now? Okay, so it's 256 or 232. So he's still 44 balls away. You know what's the worst part of this day? That it's going to end. Again, it's hard to tell from here if he's going to hit in between the balls, and if he does hit in between the balls, if he's going to hit the 15 first, he's going to go to the side rail. If he's going to hit the 8 ball first, he's going to go straight up the table. Boy, did he hit that good.
Mm-hmm.
So right away, I see the possible 10 or 6 as a break shot, unless he wants to improve upon that. But other than that, I don't really see any problems here. I mean, the 7 and the 8 would be a little tricky if he decides to leave the 6 ball. I would be surprised if he did that because.
Did he take Did he take 3 balls off the table?
I think. Let me see.
Is it at least,
yeah, that's exactly what he did. Yep. If he decided, the smarter thing I think here would be to leave the 10 as a break shot if possible, assuming he doesn't mind that close to the rail, because he has so many balls on that side that he can use as a key ball. Now he has another one. So he has to figure out a way to get rid of that 14. Once he gets rid of that 6 ball, he should be in good shape for the 7-8. If the 7 does have access to that pocket after he gets rid of the 9, he can also push the 8 into a better position for a break shot, assuming he wants to go to that side of the table. Also assuming that he doesn't like the 10 ball as a break shot because it is rather close to the rail.
He's got to clean that up, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice shot.
Yeah, he hit that great. What would you do here, Danny boy? Will you shoot the 10 and then the 6 in the same pocket? Or will you try to bump the 7 and the 8 out a bit?
I think he just answered that question.
Yeah. I'd prefer not to bump into any balls once they've been open. You know,
I know.
I'd rather.
I know.
But ultimately, I think he's going to have to leave the 14 as a break shot with the 15 as a key ball, since he already has 2 balls up there that you don't increase the chances of him ending up straight in the 15.
You don't like the 7 or the 6, do you?
Well, I mean, the 6 is low. That's not bad. You know, it's actually not a bad shot. I think I'm surprised a lot of players haven't used it more in this tournament because it seems like hitting the bottom ball is helping the ball spread more effectively than hitting the middle, which you expect to break more.
Yeah,
you know?
I think he's going to sneak up on the back of the 7 ball.
Yeah.
Play that. What is that? The 12 or the 15?
That's a 14 right
14.
here.
Roll down for the 1.
The one next to the 13 might be the 15.
Yeah, he's going to roll down for the 1 and come up on the 7.
Thank you. 11. Jorge Romero just told me it's 11.
I met him in San Jose, California.
Jorge?
Yeah,
Really?
he just moved back to New York.
Oh.
Also, Manny Guerrera.
Oh, Manny Guerrero.
I met him in a little pool room. I know you're from Masters.
That's amazing, huh? Small world.
Gutierrez. Manny Gutierrez.
Gotcha. How's he doing? Good? You haven't seen him in a while?
I saw him a few weeks ago. He looks all right.
So 7 and 8, right, Danny boy?
Yeah, he's got to get rid of the 7 or the 6. I think the 7 is still good, but he's going to bump that 8 over to the side and just use those 2 up top for the key balls.
Mm-hmm. So again, he's probably prefers to go high.
I'm corrected again.
So he likes the 7 then, I guess?
I guess he does like the 7.
Yeah. So he likes going into the middle of the rack then, I guess.
Whether he likes it or not, that's where he's going.
That's where the ball happens to be.
I mean, it may be like lima beans to him. Maybe he hates it. Is there anyone that likes lima beans?
wonder if he got where he wanted to. That's kind of straight there. He might have to go 3 rails if he doesn't get right on the 11 ball. 3 rails to the center of the table.
Think he can stun it and come back?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you know, that's a good shot because all you're doing is parking the cue ball in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got the
Yeah, I
shot.
like that shot.
Yeah.
I don't mind going 3 rails.
No, you're a talented player. Of course you don't.
I have no idea what this man is talking about. Yep, 3 rails.
Nice.
And that's what you want to do if you want to keep it as
Yeah.
simple as possible. You don't
Yeah.
want to end up doing, little, it's what my former coach used to call unnecessary heavy lifting.
Here is where pool players show their knowledge of billiards. He's got to park that right in the middle of the table, shorten up the 3 rails,
Yep, he
Yeah.
hit that great.
and come out with nice speed. Sang Lee couldn't
Yeah.
have done that better.
Yeah.
The late great. What a nice shot. What a terrific shot that was.
And you don't have to cut it backwards there.
He's got 270?
Yes, 2 racks plus 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
He could probably smell blood. He's got some orca in him.
Oh, you always got to hope that the balls open up,
Yeah.
Over here, looks like he's going to hit the top of the 9, so he has to
Oh, he's
draw it
coming
straight
back. Yeah, he's swinging for the bleachers here.
I always say if you hit this ball too hard, though, see, he hit that just right. But
Watch
I've seen
this.
people
Oh, yeah.
hit that ball hard, and the cue ball will end up coming right here and ending up somewhere in the middle there. You end up with no
Yeah.
shot.
For all you people in the New York area, if you're suffering from the heat and you still want to play pool, you come down to Steinway and buy yourself a Molinari pool glove. They are terrific.
Is that what you use, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very good gloves.
It's made by Predator, isn't it?
No, Molinari.
No?
Yeah. And I don't know. They don't seem to wear out as fast as the other gloves I've used.
Well, I thought Molinari cues were made by Predator.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I could have sworn that that's what
Oh.
they do.
You don't,
It's-
have,
it's
to,
a
you don't have
cues-
to
it's
swear.
cues.
I'll take your word for it.
It's cues that they make for billiard players, right? Billiard
Right,
cues,
that's
right?
it. Is that
Yeah.
them?
I believe so. Very nice shot. Nice angle to end up running. He doesn't even really have to run to this ball if he doesn't want to. See, I'd rather just shoot a stop shot, shoot the 13, then get rid of the 4.
Yeah, and the 12 is not dead,
Mm-hmm.
by the way.
Yeah.
You can come back for the 6 at some point, play the 2, 9, and then pick up the 12. Leave the 13 as the break.
Yeah. Well, I would shoot the 13 now and then the 4 because he
Then
can
the 4.
also use the 15 as a break or the 9.
Looks like he's got an angle going the right way. Real nice play. And can you imagine Thorsten's had like a 100-ball run, a 50-ball run, maybe another 50-ball run here?
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably going to consider this not a great game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're always your own worst critic, though. I
Yeah.
know I am.
Well, certainly it is.
Will you shoot the 4 and then the 11, 1, and then 15, 12?
Yeah, you got to clear them up.
Because that's what I would do here.
Yeah.
Maybe even shoot the 11 and the 6. I don't know, but maybe you can use the 6 to get to the 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's a preference, I
Yeah.
guess. Right? 6, 1, 15, 12, and then 2 and 3.
I don't know why he's leaving those 2 balls too close to the. I guess the 1 ball goes.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Unless he doesn't and he wants to play perfect on the 12, which.
Yeah. It's pretty close. I'm looking at one of the other screens.
Because if that's the case, he can use the 2 to get to the 12, 1, 15, and then 3, right?
Yeah. Well, he's playing the 1.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes.
And he's got the correct angle to go to the 15.
Ooh, I guess
just
he
not
wants to shoot
enough.
the 12.
Yeah, he wanted that to stun forward.
He overhit that, right? Unless he wants to shoot one of those and then the 15 and then come back, which is not bad because you got
That's smart. You don't
Yeah.
jam yourself up.
Yep. If you end up with the wrong angle.
Yeah. That's a heads-up play.
I mean, he might just take the 15 too. Knowing
As the
him.
break shot?
Yeah, because that's what he's been doing all this time. He
Yeah.
prefers to hit the top of the rack more than anything.
I think that's
Right?
exactly
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Why fix it if it's not broken, right?
That's right.
Came a little short on that one.
Broken now.
No, he shoots the shot pretty damn good.
You go 2 rails and down into the corner.
I might go 1 rail here.
How about 2 rails with reverse? Go to the short rail with left-hand English. Nah.
One rack plus 2.
I've always loved rack your own, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as much as I hate to say this, in the past couple of years, I had a couple of players give me bad racks when I'm playing a match in the World Straight Pool. It's just very frustrating.
Oh.
Well, this one you could just hit it with soft follow or even stun
Yeah.
follow and just come 1 rail and out, you
A
know.
little bit of English will take you right off the top of the rack and into the middle.
He just has to be careful not to hit it too soft.
Yes. Wow.
Boy, he jumped up on that one.
Wow.
That's what I've always hated about this game. I see people jump up, they make the ball, I flinch a hair and I
Make
miss
me
it.
jump up. You flinch a hair. What the hell is flinching?
Yeah.
Flinching a hair mean?
Hey, would you shoot the 2 next?
No, I'd shoot the 3. Oh, wow.
No, I'm saying the 2 after the 3.
Yeah, that looks like a good shot, T.
I only say that because you have the 11 as a bailout.
Yeah, that sure do.
You know, you hit the 14 and then you come off the top of the 6, the side of the 6, the cue ball comes back up there. The
That's
draw.
a heads-up play. And you're spreading everything that's to the right of the center.
Oh, he didn't draw that one, huh? I would have hit it with a little bit of draw.
Yeah, I think he has the 1 ball.
If not, he's got the 8.
Yeah.
The 8 might be the only shot he has.
I think,
No,
yeah.
I think it's the 1. I don't think he likes it, though. Big angle.
Al, can we get an angle on that side, Al, to see if the 1 goes in the corner?
The low angle.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh,
But
okay. You can't tell from here.
That
Yeah.
tells
No.
us nothing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the 1 goes.
I don't think so either.
Really?
I think he has to shoot either the 6 or the 8.
Ooh.
How can that 1 possibly not go? The 9 is in the way?
Whoa.
Nope.
Holy
It's gonna-
crow. Holy crow.
Wow. Danny, it's a lot of pressure.
Yes,
it really
I
is.
have
We know. We've been there.
I haven't been here.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
a lot.
cl-
It's
this-
a lot of pressure to come up with a shot like that.
Holy.
You know, when knowing that you need a certain amount.
This is as close as I've been to the finals.
Yeah.
Well, pull your seat in, you'll be closer, right? Wow. Ah, God. Why I don't know why he took that. It said the 8 that he could cue for without jacking up.
I can't believe he didn't have that 1 ball.
No,
Yeah.
no, the 1.
And maybe the 8-ball, was it might look easy from here, but
Yeah,
it's
steep.
probably a funny angle. Yeah, steep.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, and he would have lost the cue ball. But that other shot, wow.
Holy.
Yeah, Warren Kiyanko was saying the E6 ball is not an easy shot. Yeah.
Why wasn't it an easy shot? Just because he was shooting over a ball the length of the table. Why wasn't it easy?
Yeah.
What a master of understatement.
Well, there was that.
No, I think he's going to play the 7-ball, so everything goes easy.
Jeez.
Oh, he's going to use. Maybe he's going to use the 7 to swing around. Bust out those 3 on the left.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he has such a good angle here. I don't know if he realizes it. He can bust those out now if he wanted to. But
You're talking about the left or the center?
yeah, I mean, I prefer, but I don't. He doesn't. It's not possible with the angle he has. I prefer to have shot the 4-ball after the 7 and then come off the 113 and the cue ball go right straight to the 11, 12, and 5. But you know what I'm talking about, Dan? If you shoot the 4, come off the 113, that cue ball goes straight there.
Yeah. He
But-
had the angle for
yeah.
the break, though.
Yeah, he should have hit it lower. He didn't hit it low
We'll
enough.
put more spin on it.
Wow.
And chances are he would have wound up with a shot anyway in the 5 down here, Even if he goes in, splits in between or
Yeah.
hits a 12 first, it didn't matter.
Comes up behind, just cue ball comes up a little. He might have a shot at the
Maybe
one,
that's
so-
why he missed it, because he didn't want to run into the 5 first. So he wanted to
Yeah.
make sure,
Yeah.
He should.
Go off the back rail and up and at him from the rear.
Well, now he might end up. Oh, look,
Uh-oh.
I didn't think he was going to run into that.
Oh, look what this is going to happen now. Look at that.
Has he got the 5 in the side? No.
Man, it's. Whoa.
He might have to play it safe here.
Jack up, snap it, draw it back to the rail and come up against the 12. Try that.
Not too much else to do.
I don't know that that's capable. That's possible. What do you like here for a safety, Tony? Just pushing up into the 5?
Yeah, push it up into the 5 and, hit the rail and freeze the cue ball to the 12 if possible.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Jack up, spear it,
Yep.
back. No, I'm saying just take a scratch by pushing into the 5. Try
Is he on the scratch?
No, he's
No,
not. but
nobody's
work-
on. His-
Yeah, I don't know if I would do that. I mean,
Try
because
to-
if it's possible for me to play it safe, then I would play the safe.
Yeah.
But
But that's a very difficult
only
save
because
I was
I'm-
talking about.
only because. Hey. Gracias.
Mucho gusto. We will now have a reading of Don Quixote by
No, we just had one of the waitress drop some water for us, so I had to say gracias.
Donata.
Yeah, I mean, if you freeze him to the 12, he's not going to have an easy safe
No, he's
return
not.
safety,
No.
But that's a very difficult shot.
But it is, yeah, no, it
No,
is.
what's he?
He's thinking of leaving him underneath the 10. I mean, if he was comfortable doing that,
no.
look at that. How could he hit that ball?
Maybe
How
that's
could he hit that ball?
Wow.
That was crazy, but I would have never done that. But
I think he's left the shot to the side.
no, I'm not sure if he can see that.
What, the 13?
13 to the side looks like it. If he doesn't even have the shot, he may have just the safe off the 13. But I think he's got to play that shot. The score is Appleton-Hohmann 288, Darren Appleton 232. You got to thank all the sponsors, all the individual contributors
Must not have it.
whose names are.
He's going to try to bury him behind those 3 balls. Yeah, that's a good shot. Just didn't know if the 11 went because, you know, Darren is such a great shot maker. He
Can
might
he
go
dig
for
out?
this
Can
11.
he dig out the 11? Yeah.
Sure, he
Yeah.
can dig it out.
So I'm a little surprised at that one.
Well, you got to give up something. It's not
Yeah.
like
Well, I mean, I think he might have he had the ability to put a little spin and maybe put the cue ball underneath I don't know, but I don't know if the 5 goes on the side, so I don't know. You know, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to tell from here, so.
Well, Darren ain't getting down shooting this too fast, that's for sure. All right, like I said, this is Thorsten 284. He needs 16. Darren is at 232. 232 was the start of the rec, wasn't it?
I believe so.
So he's at 238. So he needs 62. So it's very critical still.
It is because, you know, he knows if he risks making the 11, I mean, he doesn't really get much out of it.
That's
No.
it. 15
that
in the
was
side.
better. No, that's a better shot.
No, it's dead to the side now. He's going to
Well,
kick
I'm not
it.
sure.
Even if he should be able to throw it. And
I mean, is a 9-4 dead?
no, the 13 in the side.
Because I don't know if he might have accidentally left a 9-4. He's looking at it.
It looks like that. Is that the 13 ball?
I mean, the 9-4.
Yeah.
He's
no.
taking
9-4,
9-4. The 13 is no. Yeah.
Is the 13 ball in the way?
He's calling it.
Yeah, he's calling it.
All right. And I guess he could see it. And if he's not frozen on that 13, then he's not going to play it to the side.
Holy crow! This is a hard stopper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why Dan was trying to make sure that he doesn't give him air to breathe because he knows that he only needs 12 balls.
He's very dangerous when deprived of oxygen.
It looks off to me, but maybe just on the screen.
Or maybe he can cut it just
Yeah.
enough. He let him see
Yeah.
just enough to where he can cut it
Yeah,
perfectly
he
to
is
the
cutting
4.
it.
Yep, he
It's
made
in.
it. He made it.
Butter.
So would you run into those balls now? Would you try to get rid of the 1 and then use a 9 to get rid of those balls?
Get rid of the 1. Still,
You know?
still maneuver.
Yep.
That's a big target, those 3 balls. And if he gets a crack at any one of them,
Yeah.
it could open up to something better. You go into those 3 right now, you're not
Yeah,
guaranteed.
you're not
a thing.
guaranteed anything, especially with the 1-9 tied up.
Look at this. He's going for it right now. That's not a bad play either. Nice.
Oh, look, now he might be able to get into the
That's
1
the break,
now.
That's the break shot. That's the break shot. Yeah. 15, roll up on the 8, pick up the 1 or the 9, then the 5, and you're out. You're gone. There you go. He's getting rid of it right away.
Mm-hmm.
I see I would have played for the 8 first.
Right?
Rolled
Just
up-
rolled
no,
it off.
Yeah, because that's a problem, and the 5 really isn't.
Maybe he's using the 8 to get to the 10. You know,
That's
1,
quite
9,
possible,
8,
too.
10.
Yeah, that's more than possible. But I don't think that 8 is easy to the side.
Yeah, I know Darren is disgusted right now.
Yeah. Well, I caught that bad roll at the end.
Unfortunately, I know that feeling all too well.
Oh.
We all do.
Well,
Do you think he's thinking about leaving the 10 as a break shot?
no.
Because he's looking at that 12 like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, because
No. He's looking to see where he's got to hit it from.
Yeah, because that would make no sense, right?
None at all. Well, we've exhausted the possibilities already. Wow, it's 7 o'clock already. This match has been underway since
1.
1.
Well, I expected a long match.
Yeah.
So. And I thought it was great the way they decided to have the finals on Sunday after such a long day yesterday. See, that was
Beautiful
a shot right there.
Beautiful shot. Well, you make the 8, move the cue ball as little as possible, and then float it across.
Now, would you rather end up dead straight and just slow roll it in, or I'd rather have a little angle and go to the rail?
I want that angle too. That's what I was just saying. Float it. Well,
you hit that got kind of straight on that one. Now you got to be more precise with the position, with the speed.
And that's going to impact on the break shot.
Yeah, when you're on the rail right there, you don't even have to hit it as hard. Okay. That was kind of smart, you know. That was kind of smart there. The only thing is that since I know this balls won't spread that well on this table, I'm not quite sure if I would have taken that, but
he'll come across pretty
he
smooth.
he wanted to make sure that he guaranteed himself a shot, which is smart.
Currently 295, Mr. Holman 235, Mr. Appleton. Mr. Holman playing for 5.
Wow.
Yep, just enough.
For what, the combo?
No, I think if he makes a 4, he's good there. You know, he just has to figure out a way to get to the 2-5.
Oh, if he rolls that ball up, Tony, I think he's got a clear shot at the 14.
Yeah, and if he stops it, it increases the chances of playing the 9 in the same pocket. But if he rolls it and he goes too far, he might not have the correct angle, you know.
Wow.
He can always shoot the 2 in the side after the 14 too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then roll down for the 5 and then come back for the 9. 5 and 9.
Well, he's not going to need that many. He only needs 4 more balls.
Oh, so that's even better.
So if he makes the 4, he needs 3.
Yeah, I might just stop it here.
I gotta hit it with slow roll. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That was a slow roll.
That was a fast slow roll.
That was a fast. That was.
See, that's the thing. He had got a little more angle than what he wanted to on that 14.
Reverse. Yeah, he got it. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's not yet.
Well, he has a funny angle on the 2. He needs 2 balls now.
Yeah.
You know.
What do? You try to run into the 2?
That absolutely.
And not the 5 at all.
Because I'm trying to move as few balls as possible,
Yeah.
just in case, you know. Thing is that he has to figure out how much of the 2 he's going to hit. Yeah, from this point, he's on the wrong side with the 2 if he's trying to play the 5 and the 9 in the up in the bottom right-hand corner anyway. Oops.
Oh,
Oops.
brother.
Wow.
Oops.
Oh, brother.
Now, see, the mistake there was he stunned it instead of following.
Yeah.
Follow the ball so that way he can hit the 2 solid.
And he punched it.
Yep.
Which gave it too much oomph. All right, what's he looking at here? 15 off the 10. What's he looking at?
Holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got carried away. Look at that.
Hey, what is this, PS17? What is that?
Come on, it's
Come on, Salty. There's kids listening to this. The fuck? I mean,
wow.
What would you do here, Dan?
I would hit the panic button and shoot the 2 into the 8, hoping to make the 15 off the 10. I would totally.
That's assuming it goes, man.
I would do a total. He's gonna play the 8. He's gonna play the 5.
Listen, you cut the 5 in and you blast the pack apart and you scream at the top of your lungs. That's what you do here.
Like Tarzan
Easier said than
swinging
done.
from vine to vine. That's it.
Yep.
You have to go for it.
Sure.
You know.
Nope.
No.
That's
Oh.
not. It's not an easy shot, Dan.
No.
It's a very difficult shot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But
now-
let me tell you something. If this match were to end 300 to 299, that's probably the best final I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I'm trying to remember. I was 15 years old. I didn't know the players back then, but there was this one match my dad took me to the Roosevelt Hotel years ago, and I saw one guy run 149, got stuck, went for a crazy shot, missed, and then the other guy came and ran 150 and out. It was the only time in my life I ever saw a match like that, where a guy just by one ball, lost
Yeah.
by one ball, and the guy came back and ran 150 and out.
That's strong.
And I'm pretty sure it's happened before, but you know,
No, I don't know. 104. First
it's the only
place-
time I ever saw it in my life.
Well, I
Listen,
don't
he
know
only
how many-
needs 65 balls from you.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't know that it's ever happened before because first you have to have somebody go to 149 and miss.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah. So. Well,
That was a very difficult shot, though. But it's like I said, he had to
he
go
had
for
to play
that.
it.
He
Yeah,
had to.
pretty much.
Hello.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah.
now. Larry Ross says the PF factor took over. One of the best finals
good.
ever. Just come in from Virginia. One of the best finals ever. One of the best finals
Yeah.
I ever seen. Great commentary. Hello to Tony Robles, Jarrett the Jazzman, and Connie. How did The Rock end up there? Wow. This just in from the West Coast. Wow, just a big wow.
Yeah, they don't like to overstate stuff on the West Coast. Anyway, Darren's back at the table. He's got his work cut out for him. So he'll pick up 10 balls this rack. He'll need 55, less than 4 racks. Probably leave the 5 ball or the 15 for the break here. Get rid of the 6 at some point so he can later get on the 1. Okay, Darren's on his horse here. I think he'll be able to clear this position very easily.
Yeah, let me apologize for the listening audience for my potty mouth. But, man, just thinking about shooting that shot with 1 ball to go in the World Championship.
What's up? All right, we're back in the action here. He's not leaving the 15 for the break. He's going to leave the 5 for the break. I don't know how he's planning on getting over for the 10.
Yeah, I don't see the...
He needs to get his legs under him right here. He needs to get some legs. And this is going to be some great win if he runs 65 and out on Thorsten. Everything he does is critical now. The tension is so thick you can cut it with a knife, and the whole audience here is riveted. Nobody's left. Everybody's glued to the tables
And leaning in.
and leaning in on them, yes. Well, he left himself no natural way to get to the 10 ball. He's got to come across. And he hit it absolutely perfect. Shooting for 55. Okay. I think that rack was 10-4. It should leave it should leave Darren needing 55 here. All right, here we go. He's going to draw off that 15 ball. And there it is.
Oh,
He's going to knock the ball. He
No,
will not
look at
leave
the-
another
look at the
ball to be
deuce.
shot.
no. Ah,
Oh, Thorsten
great. Oh,
Thorsten needs one. And he just resigned the match to Appleton-Hohmann, who had a 120-ball run, a 50, couple of 50s, a 60. Who knows what he had?
Unbelievable,
What a
guys.
6-hour battle this was. What a great match.
It doesn't get any better than that
And
unless
a
it
lot
went
of-
hill.
A lot of credit to Darren Appleton, who came
Absolutely.
behind a lot. I know he's not too thrilled right now. But what a
Look,
great
both
player.
of them wanted it. Appleton-Hohmann has 4 wins now. Unbelievable.
Yes.
For the 4th time, Mr. Appleton-Hohmann.
See Allison Fisher right there.
Yeah. All the fans are here. Hey, I'm going to say goodbye.
Well, that was pretty exciting there. Saw some new things there. If everybody can just hang out for about 5 minutes or so that we can do the closing ceremonies. So I know everyone's a little bit excited there from an ending, but if you want to grab your drinks or some food. just
Hey,
hang out for a
I'm going to
minute
take
for
this
closing
opportunity to
ceremonies.
say goodbye.
Danny, thank you so much for stopping in. I'm glad you were here.
You're welcome. I know Tony was on a break. He didn't know when it was going to end, but I'm sure I'm going to say goodbye for Tony.
Tony, I'm
Robles,
saying thank
too.
you anyway, even though you're not here.
All right. Take care,
Gene, man,
everybody.
you're stepping out also.
Had a great week. Thanks a lot.
I thank you, Gene.
thank you, Upstate Al.
Anytime. My pleasure.
And,
Always an honor to have you guys. Go ahead, Gene. You want to say something? Oh, okay.
I just,
All right. You wanted to say something?
I just want to, it's always nice to have Danny on the right coast of America, and I'm just going to have to figure out how I can get out to Monterey.
All right. I'm just going to pan the room. Thank you, Gene.
Right? If Max was doing playing this match, we'd be liking to the break right now.
Well, folks, I'll tell you what. We're going to have some closing ceremonies here at the 75th World Tournament.